Hey everyone, what's going on? Y'all know who this is. I know it has been over 2 years. I'm super embarrassed. I haven't posted a video in over 2 years, so I'm trying to get back into it. Thank you guys for also showing love when I put up sketches online. A lot has happened since then. I think back in 2022, I was in Jia, yeah. Ironic enough, here we are in 2024. I'm back in Junja. A lot has happened, but I don't want to talk about the other stuff. But that was during the time of COVID. Yuck! I can't stand that moment in my life because it was just not to say I was the only one suffering, but it just a lot going on at that period. Right now, again, I'm back in Junja. Things are a lot different. No more of the pandemic that we went through in the past. But I just thought I'd start off with a little sketchbook here. I just grabbed it, one of my little blue sketchbooks. Good paper in there. It kind of reminds me of Mollusk, but a more cheaper brand. I got this book probably, I think it's almost 2 years old. I think it is. But I sketch in so many books. It's like in sometimes I don't even keep track until I go in it, and I'm like I can't remember which moment I was in when I was drawing in here. So but let's see what's up. So I'm just grabbing a random book. This time I'm going to continue doing this series. Just grabbing a random book and go from there. All right, let's see here. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. So this says I started this book on April 16 on train. So this is 2023. So this is during the time when I was in Jiangxi province, Nanchang. Yeah, this is April. So of course I was just sketching people, playing around with pens and so on and so forth. The Starbucks, I could tell. Just sketching random people. And I was really heavy on inks. I'd like to play around with inks to create form and all that. So then I was trying to go for more minimalistic style, drawing myself, I guess, and just drawing random people. All in April 2023. Then I messed around a little bit with the red pen. Uh, wow. More April. Yep. This is one of my favorites here. I like the lines, the line work here. Even though it's busy, but it still has this sort of minimal, quiet feel to it. That's what I think that was my aim when I was drawing this one. And I think some guy, yeah, he was at Luckin Coffee. I was on campus at what's that? Jiangxi Normal University. So yeah, yep. This is. I think this is like when I first arrived to not. No, I would say during the period when I first arrived. Just like a couple of months in. Yeah, sometimes I can just tell by the line work when I'm fully charged and everything. Yeah. And I play around a little bit with surrealism in my own way. Like this lady here, she's on a train, but she's just sitting in the water and like fish are jumping out. So I like to play with a little surrealism. Then I got clouds on the train. Of course, the other phone. Yeah. And then I think I really started playing around with composition, placement, different, just trying to add as much detail to it as possible. Especially just try to make the piece seem interesting. I like this one because there's a lot of flow and lines and trees. I like nature, so I do like nature a lot. Even though I'm a city boy, but I do like nature. Yeah, I draw a lot of females. No surprise. I can't remember where I've seen these girls at. This is almost 2 years ago, so this is a little over a year and a half, I should say. This year's almost over. Yeah, but I was playing a lot with lines. It's really just every now and then I'll dabble with a different type of pen. That's my buddy John. I can't remember where I've seen this girl. I think I saw her at a coffee shop. More than likely, these are probably people I've seen at the coffee shops. I just playing around, and sometimes you can see with this drawing here, like I was drawing the hair, and to see like I missed out on the form. So I think if you see my recent sketches, you can see where the learning process was kicking in a little more with, especially when it came to broader strokes. Oh yeah, this guy was in the train. I remember him. Yeah. Remember this one? It's still in April. Where's this one at? Comley Cake House. God, I can't remember. This is in Nanchang, but I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I can't remember that one. Yeah, still the Cake House, Comley Cake House. I can't remember what the place looked like. This is when I was on the train. Yeah, line 1. All the people just trying to scribble as much as I could. Passengers, line 1, Nanchang, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot, yeah. Yeah, a lot of females study or sitting, drinking some coffee or studying. That's like a little cartoon version of me studying with my little hot cup of coffee. I remember this one because I was I was on campus. This is at the Luckin Coffee on campus, and the girl was like far away, and I just sketched her really quick. Yeah, for some reason I do like this style of like just the lines. I know there's many artists in the past that use this, and I think I was just trying to see if I could do it on my own, and I really like this because you can tell a lot with just lines, And forgive me if I sound a little stuffy. I'm getting over a cold, so forgive me if you hear me breathing. I'm still a little stuffy, but all good. I'm feeling much better actually. I should be 100% by Tuesday-ish, but I do feel much better. I've been playing around with noses. I have one of those cartoon books where they show you draw lips, mouths, eyes, head structures, just to play around. And this style was when I was working at EF. They have characters that are drawn like this. They're very simplistic, childlike look. I try to bring it over to sketch. I saw this girl. She was playing on her phone, obviously, with it. So I kind of used that same style just to do like a little cartoon version of her. Yeah, I like this one. So it has that like an S. Pretty cool. Yeah. That's good. I don't want to bore you guys. I remember these two. They were on the train. They both had shades on. I was like, what the heck? Like on the train with shades, but to each his own. See, again, it goes back to this really ink blocking. I'm trying to really get it in there, capture the essence of a person. Oh yeah, I was. Excuse me. I was watching Ultraman, the old Ultraman TV shows at the time. Just like, actually, I'd never seen the older version of Ultraman. I just looked it up and found some old videos. I was like, wow, it's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of heads, shots, faces, people doing. Yeah, I was trying to make the pages like no matter how small the page is, I was trying to make it very busy. So this is kind of fun. It was like this is a book show. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, this guy, I remember this guy. This guy was like tired, man. He was like, oh man, I'm done. So this is one of those. Just playing around with landscape, just drawing people. And where was this at? Oh, Metro Central. Okay, yeah, Nanchang. Yeah, okay. This one was at Starbucks, Metro Central Starbucks. Just some people. So sometimes you sketch people. It's like it could be a little rough because when people catch you sketching, they kind of give you the funny looks, you know. And again, I'm a foreigner, so I'm sketching people, and I realize that more than ever, you know, that not tooting my own horn, but it's not every day you see a black, uh, somebody of African American descent, you know, sketching in China. People in a Starbucks. So I know I stand out like a sore thumb. But it's like, you know, when people catch you, you know, doing it, you're like, oh wow, you're really good. And I was like, yeah, thank you. I mean, I've had some occasions where, you know, I was just trying to be nice, and I see a couple, and I sketched them. You know, I won't say which city it happened in, but I sketched them, and the reaction wasn't what I thought was going to happen, and I was just again just being nice, you know, and the guy didn't want it. I was sketching the guy with his girlfriend. I said, hey, here you go, you know, just trying to show peace, you know, love, that kind of thing, and he just, you know, brushed me off. He told me to leave, and I was like, I was like, I don't want it. And then he was like, he kind of said like brush off. I guess he thought I was asking for money. Oh yeah, the Ultraman, yeah. And I was like, no, I don't want you. So I had to get the manager. I asked, hey, I said, can you tell him that I wasn't begging for money? I was just trying to be polite, show a good gesture, you know. And she told him, and he just kind of still bugged her off. And the girl, this funny thing, the girl liked it, but he was butthurt about it. I don't know, because I've had situations where I drew a couple, and I stopped doing that. I stopped giving the picture to the person because, you know, I guess, you know, different cultures, people. Not saying it's a not saying it's a culture overall, but you know, people take things the wrong way, you know, and sometimes people may think you're trying to take the girl or something like that, or you know, that kind of stuff. So, because I remember I did a drawing, it was a pretty cool sketch, and I was sketching them, and the boyfriend looked at it, he kind of made some faces, and he folded it and put it in his pocket. And the girlfriend slapped him, you know, in the arm. Was like, "What do you do that for?" Like he was just being nice, you know. I could kind of tell reading body language, and I could just see it. Like, okay, this guy, he's getting a little butthurt, jealous, and you know, and again, I won't say which city, but you know, it's a hit or miss. You know, again, I'm somewhat of a giving person. I like to give, but I think during those moments, I kind of just chilled. I stopped doing that because you know, again, people take things the wrong way, you know, and it's nothing I'm doing wrong. It just, you know, folk are a bit sensitive at times, you know. So, and again, it's not a culture thing, just a people thing, you know. It's a hit or miss. Yeah, wow, this is fun. Yeah, sometimes I go around, I try to change it up every now and then, make it because I notice, you know, you make lines and edges, you make them too sharp. Sometimes to the viewer it seems a little static, but when you make it more rounded, it's more appealing to people. People kind of tend to gravitate to it more. Let's see here. I don't know. I think I was drawing Santa Claus. Oh yeah, I remember drawing this lady, but yeah, she was on the train. Yeah, I noticed sometimes I go through different periods where when I'm sketching things like this is the summertime, so now it's warm now. This is in Nanchang, I think. Is it Nanchang? I think it's Nanchang. It's still Luckin Coffee. Let's go to Luckin Coffee like crazy in Nanchang. Then I'll go for more simplistic style like this, just because it says, you know, I think in art, you know, it says a lot about lines, and I was just playing around with line work. I wanted to make sure my lines were looking confident. I think my lines are pretty decent. They're confident, but I think they could be a little more. Uh, Again, this is December now. We're getting through now. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Again, just playing around with composition, texture, that kind of thing. Keeping things pretty simple, allowing the viewer to just see the line work. Oh, they go me. Yeah, I'm trying to go cool with a cup of coffee. These are my characters. Yeah, I will talk about that pretty soon, about my comic. All my characters again. There we go. Oh, yep. Got that coffee. Yeah, should look more manly with my characters. Yeah, again, I'm just playing around with lines. Oh, there you go. I guess that's it. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me, and it's good to be back. So, guys, just stick around, and I'm gonna try to push these videos out as much as I can, and hopefully, you guys will join me along for the ride. Okay? It's been a while, 2 years. I can't believe it, 2 years, but I'm back. All right. Take care. God bless. Bye.